Committee reports. Legislative update, Mrs. Gundrum.
Okay, so, well, since we were talking about forecasts and budgets and things tonight, there is presently a bill in the House Committee, it's House Bill 411, that proposes to increase the minimum teacher salary to $50,000 per year. And there's some discussion about, how is that going to get paid for, especially, I mean, we're talking about state funding versus, district funding and whatnot. So there's a lot of back and forth, but it is in committee right now, and I encourage people to please read up on it. And if you have feelings on it, please contact your legislature.
Thank you. Butler Tech report. Just yesterday, Butler Tech Superintendent John Graff announced that he would be stepping down from the position of superintendent at the end of this school year. He is going to serve an advisory role for the 2 school years following that. He has done some amazing things in his tenure as superintendent, and serving as this board's representative to Butler Tech's board, it was a shock, but we certainly appreciate his willingness to share a role in that transition, and we will begin a search immediately for a replacement. Student achievement, Mrs. Birding Miller.
So I'm going to go a little off as I normally would. Usually for student achievement, we like to highlight a particular student or group of students, but I would like tonight to actually highlight a few of our elementary schools, because they went through some great work last year, and then we got the grades with our report cards, and then because of that, we also got some great recognition from the U.S. News and World Report, where Fairfield, 4 of our elementary schools, were on the top 40% or top 40% elementary schools. So it is, hold on, I had it just a second ago.
School name.
So West, North, South, and Compass Elementary School were earning elementary school badges by the U.S. News and World Report. So congratulations to all the students in all 4 of those elementary schools, and congratulations to the staff and administration who also helped our kids achieve that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was nationwide. That's
Yeah.
quite recognition.
That's big.
Yeah, thank you.
Good job.
Parks and Recreation, Mr. Clark.
Yes. This Saturday, CAC presents the Festival of Trees in their gallery. When you walk into CAC, you'll see a plethora, that's one of my favorite words, Mr. Smith, of Christmas trees decorated. A lot of them are decorated by organizations around the community. That starts this Saturday. Parade of Lights is the 23rd. So if you've never been to that Parade of Lights, you should attend. It's wonderful, it's beautiful, and I hope it's a little better weather than we had this afternoon. The parade starts, I believe it is at 6, but festive events for kids and whatnot starts at 5 o'clock at CAC, but the parade will go from Waterworks to Village Green and finish up there. And then also want to throw in, not really festive, but it's important, especially for Mr. Napier. North and South have their cart paths completely repaved. Last week they got those done. We had some grant money left over for some renovations to some of the other neighborhood parks, and we chose to pave those cart paths. So, and then lastly, if you haven't been to the Elijah Morgan Mansion out on Ross Road lately, before or ever, this is the time to go and visit that, because they decorate that up nicely for Christmas. There's also pickleball courts out there. I think Mr. Mayer's probably played out there a couple times, but they've got a nice awning out there now we put on a couple years ago. It's open for renting, for family events, holiday events, and things as well. So,
Speaking of pickleball courts, Waterworks Parks
Waterworks,
finished their pickleball
they
courts
did,
as
so
well.
we have 6 more that you and Mr. Hustle can go down and play on.
And they have lights too, right?
And there is
We
lights.
will.
You can play in the evening, yes.
Yeah. Tomorrow.
Morning.
Oh, one more thing, I'm sorry, one more. Harbin Park did open last Saturday, their playground area. The splash pad will open this spring, of course. Then we'll do a grand opening for that. But Saturday, it was jam-packed with kids and families just experiencing that first day. And it was about 65 degrees, 30 degrees warmer than it is today. But it was a nice sight to see the families and the kids playing all that. And again, if you have not been there, when you walk up on the playground, it's huge. I mean, you see it from the parking lot, it looks pretty big. But so it was a good day. It was a good day to see that open. That is all I have, sir.
Great, thank you, Mr. Clerk.
You're welcome.
Planning Commission, Mr. Smith.
Yes, before I get to that update, Scott, you mentioned a plethora of trees. Do you think there will be a plethora of floats?
I
That
believe,
parade on
I
Saturday
believe
as
there
well.
will be a
Okay.
plethora of floats.
Okay, thank
How
you.
many is a plethora?
More than two.
I think they've got 37.
37,
Yeah.
according to Mr. Clerk.
37, really?
That is a plethora.
I think that's the biggest. As long as it's under 50, I think you can use plethora, Michael.
All right, Planning Commission update. From Mr. Robertson, he said that at the last meeting, there was an item on the agenda, a request to develop a residential community on the previously approved Benzing Estates PUD site located on the east side of South Gilmore near Mercy Hospital. Said this updated concept development plan proposes construction of 68 owner-occupied paired villas. He was not in attendance, so he does not have any other additional information, but he would be happy to provide an update once he has more information. So once he does that, I will pass that along, probably, maybe, at the December 12th meeting.
And I've been told that's one of the reasons for the expansion and the road work there on Gilmore, to
Okay.
create left turn lanes
Yeah.
into what
Traffic flow.
ultimately will be a subdivision there.
Yeah, okay.